like southern East Coast, they take pig shit and spray it onto their fields as fertilizer. Yeah. They spray it out of a sprinkler system into our Earth's ground. And if you think that's not affecting you somehow, it is. So... the cat. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sammie. Today is day 3 of me eating fully raw vegan. It's going pretty well so far. I feel good, but I am craving just like cooked foods. I live in the Chicago area, so it's been pretty freaking cold outside. And yeah, like I'm making my boyfriend soup for work right now, and he just ate like rice and beans and tostadas, and I'm eating this delicious salad that I just showed you guys. Today is day 5 of me eating completely raw vegan. It's going really well. So just to give you guys a little update, I, like I said, have been eating nothing but raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds since January 1st, 2018. Today's Friday, January 5th. It's about 5:30 p.m. I got home from work a little bit ago. Right now, I'm enjoying some zoodles that I just made with this really yummy sauce that I just threw together with some like avocados and sun-dried tomatoes and things of that nature. I posted a video yesterday with a similar recipe, so go ahead and click on the little card above here if you want to see that to get a little bit of an idea of what one of my meals would look like. I'm planning on going to the grocery store tomorrow, so I'll show you guys that in one of the next clips. But I actually wanted to quickly just talk to you guys about a couple things. So, number one, I genuinely have had no motivation to get to the gym. Not because I don't have the energy to work out, but because I'm kind of sick of like going to the gym and like lifting weights and running on a treadmill or whatever. One of my goals this year were to do yoga more often and do dance and things like that. I was going to go to a Zumba class with my coworker after work yesterday, but it just didn't work out. We got out of work super early, and the class would have been like 2 hours later, and neither of us live close to our job. So anywho, I've been thinking about joining some type of dance studio, and I was actually looking into one today. There's like this hip hop class that is every Monday at 8:45 at night. So like I would definitely be able to make it there. I've never worked that late at my job, knock on wood. But yeah, so definitely think I'm going to be doing that. We could do like a little mukbang here. That's what I'll call this. Except I didn't prepare the food on camera, sorry. So, anyways, I feel pretty flat. I don't feel bloated. So, in other news, I'm excited to weigh myself. I'm going to do it Monday. So, definitely think I lost some weight. My skin actually, I feel like it looks better. My hair has been less greasy. Think about that. I have like notoriously greasy hair. And I'm always like, I can never like go 2 days without washing my hair. This is 2 days without washing my hair. It's still clean. Honestly, like the only thing that kind of stinks is like, I could go to a restaurant, but it has to be a raw one, and there's really not many. So, and it's not, there's none close to where I live. So it's just like, sometimes I like to go out, you know, and I really can't do that. Or I'm just going to get like a crappy salad. I just don't like salads. And then I can't use the dressing. Like it'll just be, I don't know. That's one thing. Second thing is, I keep complaining about this, but it's freezing here. I mean, this is like room temperature, but it's just like, sometimes you want something hot. What else, guys? This is the first weekend, literally since before summer, since before I went to Vegas, which was in June of 2017. Probably since that week, we have not had a weekend where we were off of work and we had nothing planned. You know, I actually, just so you know, guys, like, if you don't know me, I used to, like, not even get ready for work. Like, I would roll out of bed, shower, throw my hair in a bun, halfway wet, and walk out the door with maybe some lotion on my face if I was lucky. And, I mean, obviously brush my teeth because I work for a dental office. But, yeah, so these days, I have been getting up, doing my hair, doing my makeup. Like, it makes me feel better. I had a red lip at work today. Sorry, I wiped it off when I got home, but it was, like, faded and gross anyway, so. Yeah, it's been going really well. So, besides this little update, I wanted to quickly talk to you guys about veganism and kind of like my thoughts on it. And I'm a very like open-minded person. When people talk to me about meat, like eating meat and stuff, like I'm very understanding. Like I ate meat for up until now, you know, except for maybe short periods of time where where I had gone vegan before. But there's so many reasons why you do it. Like, I feel like you have to have more than one, or at least a really good one, that you literally won't eat it anymore. Because, I mean, come on, you guys. Like, I love me some steak. Like, my mouth is watering right now thinking about it. But, like, it's really not good for my body. Okay, think about heroin. Well, people who are addicted to heroin really, really want that heroin because they really like it. It makes them feel good. Just like when you eat steak, it makes you feel good. But it's just a feeling. And then it gets into your body and you have like animal fat in you, and it raises your bad cholesterol and causes your blood pressure to rise, and it's carcinogenic, especially if it's cooked or charred, you know. So it's really not good for your body. On top of that, other than the health issues, if you like, I had mentioned that some documentaries like really inspired me to go vegan, and some, like, the bulk of it was the health, but what really got me in the documentaries was not just the health things. The health things were like logical to me, like, oh, that makes sense, yes, okay, well, I'm not going to do that anymore, like, that's easy, I can cut that out of my diet. But the reason why I want to raise awareness about this issue, and why I'm sharing this with you, and why I think it's a good idea to put this type of content out onto YouTube, is because I'm a real person. I'm 28 years old. I was a meat eater, and there's rampant diabetes, rampant obesity, rampant heart disease in my family, among other issues. And I genuinely believe that a lot of that is attributed to a diet high in saturated animal fats. I don't need to be an expert, a scientist. I don't need studies. Like, I've seen enough of them. I'm not going to quote things. I'm not going to cite things. You can go do your own research, but I've done my research, and I definitely don't think that it's an optimal diet, but you could do whatever you want. But the real thing that got me was the environmental issues. It's like, you could do whatever you want to your own body, and as long as I'm not hurting a cow, if you want to kill a cow, if you want to kill a deer, if you like to hunt, whatever, you can think whatever you want, but ultimately, like, mass producing of cows and pigs and chickens and fish and, like, just factory farming is terrible for the environment. Like, go watch Cowspiracy. I'm not going to go through all the facts, but I mean, just to name a couple, when an animal, specifically like a cow, poos, it produces methane gas, which is, you know, harmful to the Earth's atmosphere, right? So it's depleting the Earth's atmosphere at a rapid pace, and I'm still supposed to be eating this. So normally in a balanced ecosystem where you're not clearing rainforests and destroying the earth to produce some meat and dairy, if a cow pooed, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But because we have hundreds of thousands of millions, I don't even know how many cows pooping, because we are mass producing them for food consumption, it really puts a humdinger on the Earth's atmosphere. And it's causing global warming, the ice is melting, the coral reefs are dying, the water is polluted, people are getting sick, people are dying, like, animals are dying, there's toxic groundwater. I mean, did you know that they take pig shit in the Carolinas and, like, the east, like, southern East Coast? They take pig shit and spray it onto their fields as fertilizer. Yeah. They spray it out of a sprinkler system into our Earth's ground. And if you think that's not affecting you somehow, it is. So that is a major factor. The animal agriculture as a whole, I don't know the exact number offhand, but it's something in the 100 times more destructive to the Earth's atmosphere than all the transportation systems combined. Planes, trains, boats, automobiles, you name it. So Yeah, babe.
It's not 100 times.
It's what?
It's like, it's just more than the entire transportation industry in terms of greenhouse gases.
What was the number?
I'm not sure of the number, but I know that factory farming causes more pollution.
I know. Watch Cowspiracy. So, anyways. Again, I don't know the exact numbers, but it's a pretty significant amount. Not to mention the water footprint. It's not just the carbon footprint, but the water footprint. So, that's reason number 2. Health is number 1. Number 2 is the environment. Number 3, for me, these are all just my reasons, is obviously, like, it is really sad to see these animals, like, just slaughtered, you know, and also to think that a lot of that goes to waste. That's not all getting eaten. That's not all getting consumed. And I'm not talking about, like, the carcass. I'm saying, like, grocery stores don't sell all the meat that is in the supermarket. Like, it does rot, it goes bad, and they throw it out before it's sold. It happens, you know. So these animals are dying in vain, and it's really sad. So sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but I'm just telling you that, you know, these things are happening and people should be aware. But let's talk about some positive things. So some positive things are, or that you can do, is replace some of your meals with vegetables, fruits, nuts, grains. You know, you don't have to have meat at every meal, even if you just have it at one meal a day. You know, you start reducing your meat intake to one meal a day. It doesn't have to be, you don't go meatless one day a week. Honestly, it would be better if you cut it out of one meal a day or just stopped eating dairy, you know. Just do your research, you know, I don't know. But other positive things that we can think about are we can benefit ourselves and the planet by eating whole, fresh fruits and vegetables. Eating them raw is the most optimal way to absorb the nutrients. I'm not going to lie and say that I don't miss cooked foods. Like, I want that right now. That's all I want right now. But this is doing. Anyways, all right, guys. That's pretty much it for tonight. I'm going to probably have a smoothie bowl later, but I'll definitely film some more for you guys this weekend. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.